Okay. That worked out relatively smoothly. No, I definitely get, like, you know, the random spawning I can kind of get. But also, like, it is a huge pain in the ass. Let's welcome on Ambrose. This feels like an Outer Wilds song. Oh, because it literally is an Outer Wilds song. I can get up to Plantera with ease, but after that I just get wrecked. Yeah, Plantera is very much a mobility check boss. So like, what if I grabbed you at gunpoint and bought a Minecraft server? Take the shot. Is this your playlist? What's going on? This is a open playlist for, because it's song requests, so people can put in whatever songs they want. Starkey would still not play Kasai. I think I can get back into those games a little bit if there's other players, like, you know, like other people to be like, okay, let me, you know, I can ignore like the entire, like, everything about the game that I, you know, like basically be like, okay, I don't have to engage with the game stuff that like I'm not interested at all. Let me just like, you know, like for Minecraft, like I actually enjoy setting up like a lot of like the redstone, like the, you know, the fancy, like, you know, like the fancy like mod, you know, multi-block monstrosities. Like I actually quite enjoy that stuff, but like I don't enjoy like, you know, the mining process. I've dragged Starkey through Terraria twice now. I mean, to be fair, it's been an ordeal each time. To be fair, how many times has your partner dragged you through Terraria, Phoenix? Is it in the double digits yet? I feel like it has to be. Heavily modded, though? No comment. Understandable. All right. There we go. We are almost through the bulk of the stuff here. Really, the remaining bulk is all deeply annoying, but like... As far as, you know, stuff to handle goes, we're at least close to the end. But yeah, I'm trying to think if there's like a particular game that's like my current, like, oh, you know, I guess like I've been playing a lot of Hades too. You know, at this point, like I've more or less exhausted all of the content there is to find in Hades 2 until they release the final patch that actually ends the story. Like I've beaten the upgraded version of all of the bosses. Be aware that I'm actively resisting the urge to build indicate.edh. No, like I'm trying to think like I'm now deep enough in the game where I can start romancing characters in Hades 2, even though I'm pretty sure they don't have the romance stuff finalized.
Rats, we're rats, we're the rats.
What's up, Crisp?
We are gathered here today to mourn the passing of meme songs in the song request queue. Casualties include Cupcake, Jip, Owl City and the least sad Weezer. If anyone has anything to say, let it be known now. All I have to say is that the jokes songs got old, but they were fun before the bit of jokes songs got old. May they rest in peace. Rip those music bits, you shall be missed. By pretty much just Kasai at this point.
Yeah. I mean, Oceano really enjoyed Jaffe posting and Cupcake posting. Have you heard of our Lord and Savior Hirobi Death's Wail? I'm very familiar with Hirobi's Death's Wail. I have played against that deck. Look, I'm doing my best to not put Christmas songs. We haven't even had fucking Halloween yet. No Christmas allowed. Oh, sorry, detonation. It's just exclamation mark SR. Indicate. It's like the best utility for fucking squeeze toy. My partner has been playing. No. Why? Why? Oh wait, no, that's right. That's right. They absolutely have been. I've been there. I've been there for the Irish Christmas music. But I very much have been there for multiple instances of Irish Christmas music. So I can't act like I'm not aware. Why did you have to introduce me to Squeeze Toy? Because it's really, really good in that deck. I'm stuck. There we go. Except Ghirardelli Christmas candies. I'm very much not a chocolate person. Look at my Moshino. Glad you, Sweet Bean. I'm trying to want to not build that deck. I mean, for what it's worth, Hirobi Death's Wail is very cheap. It is a dirt cheap commander to build. Because a lot of the recurrent, like, you know, like Ice and Manipulator, that stuff is like, you know, pennies on the dollar. Mikey wants to lose people to play commander with. Okay, let's see if maybe this is a little bit better of an area for me to hop on. All right. I guess like I could have just done that the whole time. Oh, it's a spigot. I thought it was a fuse. Don't just mind me putting it in a deck. I'm already keeping fuck equipment.land in the deck. I'm trying to remember what that effect is. Magic the Gathering has too many cards. Look, I think Magic the Gathering might have too many cards. I think Embryonic for the 10 days, you sweet bean. Alright. 1 tap, target creature gains protection from artifacts till end of turn on a colorless land. That's really fucking funny, actually. Okay, so that does notably only hurt colorless equipment, which aren't the only forms of equipment now, because they did add colored equipment. That makes me sad. It's artifact. Oh, it's protection from. Oh shit! It's protection from artifacts. Never mind. Not equipment. Well, I thought it was. My brain was like protection from the colorless, right? And then no. That's not right. That's not right at all. Something's wrong here. I can feel it. Wait, why am I okay, hold up a moment. Why am I expected to fucking clean the inside of the vat? Surely they actually have someone whose, like, job it is to clean the inside of the vat. I may go into Kozilek because colorless is weird. Colorless is weird for sure. It's kind of fucked up because I actually don't know if Kozilek is the best colorless commander anymore. I guess to be fair, like it probably depends on what you're doing. But I think as the CEO of Hasbro thinks oversaturation and all those crossovers will make MTG more money if it worked for Fortnite. Here's the thing, it will, but it very much kills enfranchised players. Like, basically what Magic the Gathering is doing is cashing in on name recognizability at the expense of like long-term profitability. Like it will get to the point where like normal standard sets will stop selling because all the enfranchised players are just burned out. I really enjoy Ululek as my colorless commander. Isn't Ululek 5 colors though? And you and me and Schmitz and your friend Steve. Do 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 Steve. Do 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 do. Hey, so with your friend Steve. Oh hey, how's it going? It kills the crab. It's a draw 7. I'm not changing it. Chance we could. 1,000 wishes. Steve's up here. Your fucking problem. Why is he always here? Do 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 Steve. Do 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 do.
Rats, rats, where the
You guys
rats?
buy packs for your favorite TCG?
Stocky, can I invite my friend Steve to the stream?
No. Colorless 5 colors, not a good stuff deck, more an okay stuff, but there's a lot of it. Also, we're about to run our second set of 3-minute ads. We run those every hour to turn off free, so people don't have to deal with the ads as soon as they join the stream. Feel free to go grab some hydration, go grab a snack. Just, you know, vibe. Only upon initial release for sets of like, I like the bulk for.
Rats, rats,
Yeah, I can't. What's up, Chris?
Fun fact, literally every singular fucking product containing cards is sold out on the official Pokemon store. What the actual shit?
People are treating, I think it's because people are collectively treating these card games now like they are, they are a speculative market. I think scalpers intrinsically are going to make sure that every card pack sells out. Which again is one of those things that exclusively hurts enfranchised players. I have the stock boys and scalpers ruin card games. The entire concept of joy has been ruined at this point by capitalism. Like anything that people find happiness in is suddenly a commodified, it's a tradable commodity. The answer is you flood them with product. The thing is, like, flooding people with product, you know, that comes with its own, you know, bullshit. They're treating card games like stocks, investing money, thinking that the card's value will always go up. Profiteer that shit. But yeah, I should probably trade on my bulk. Maybe I could get like maybe I could turn like 1,000 cards into like a single like Mox Diamond. That'd be pretty fucking cool. But no, like it's I think like this is like, because like this is the you know, this is end state, like late stage capitalism where like the concept of serotonin has been commodified to the point where like anything that anyone has ever expressed any interest in ever having like it suddenly becomes like a tradable market. Bulk cards usually go for like $1,000, 1,000 cards to $7. Is that actually like? I mean, that makes sense, but also, oh, I'm assuming something happened. Twitch is, you know, Twitch just doesn't want to tell us what happened. Oh, Twitch knows, and Twitch doesn't want to tell me its secrets. I think that was a resubscription alert, though. So whoever resubscribed, thank you for the resubscription. That was me. Thank you, Ambrose, for resubscribing, and hopefully you enjoy the afternoon emotes, you sweet bean. I bet you have Gen 1 cards in my basement somewhere. I bet that binder could get me out of debt. It depends on how well kept they are. Like that's, you know, because there is like grading stuff around, you know, card games now. Three minutes of ads right after I sent my message. Wait, did you get hit with the ads even though you just resubscribed? Not gonna lie, my bulk rare briefcase was almost worth a Bayou if they didn't have a Bayou in stock, but still. I should probably just, you know, like, you know, get all of my stuff sorted out and then just bring it in to like a card shop and be like, hey, maybe do some small upgrades for my baby Tetiova. And then I refreshed and said, fuck no. Hell yeah. Disregard the fucking advertisements. That's what I say. I owned a 3 graded Greninja cards. I got a bunch more. I want to get graded. So I think the difference thing is, like, I would only ever get something graded if, like, the difference between the graded and ungraded version would be worth the cost. And that's, like, not often the case. It's, like, that's only for, like, the absolute most rare cards in the game. I don't think my bulk that had dog urine on it's worth much. I mean, listen, you'll never know until you try to sell it. Some people might not consider dog urine to be a deal breaker. Those people, very odd, I will say. But, like, you know, odd people money spends just as well. I mean, I guess it makes sense, like, you know, they don't want to, like, if you're getting someone to come in and clean the entire factory, you might as well get them cleaning out the vat that, you know, that you have someone to clean, so that way you don't have to pay that person for the day. Welcome on in, Twiz. Glad you, Sweet Bean. I'm gonna lurk because Benui is a bit exhausted. Who knew working with kindergartners would be this tiring? Oh, yeah, no, that checks out. Can we shout out for Twiz? Working with kids is very, very exhausting. When I was in high school, I worked as like a camp counselor, and even then I was like, I'm fucking exhausted working with kids. I absolutely would not work with the little demon creatures nowadays. Casa, why are you throwing a Pikmin at me? Very, very rude. Very rude. I kind of want to, like, I want to be looking directly inside when I complete this. That way, like, I can get flashbanged. There we go. Kasai, what? Kasai, you gotta stop with the Pikmin, man. You were a camp counselor? It was for like a 1 week, like, I used to be like a, it was like a what's the term for it? Like a church council camp thing, some vacation Bible, that is it, vacation Bible school. Which, like, mostly ended up just being like, hey, like, we'll watch after your kids for a week while you're working. Kasai, why? Okay, cool. You fool. I'm going to field a fool. 20 Pikmin. I think I have it set up... I can't remember how I have it set up. Strong bird taken up by 20 Pikmin, weak. Listen, I can't shake them off. The Pikmin are covered in glue. No Pikmin enemy has to deal with that. I could turn it so that way down so that way I need 600 Pikmin to kill me. 21 needed to kill Borb. Okay, wait, what? Wait, why did the summon Borb not work? Hold up, wait, did something get disconnected? Hold up. Services. Okay, I think that was set up through, oh, god damn it. Why? Oh, fuck. Oh, wait. Okay, why are you not connected to... Oh, god fucking... Okay. StreamerBot made an update. StreamerBot made an update and broke everything. Okay, hold up. Tools. What was it? WebSocket server settings. Fuck. Appears that your output is currently active. Yes. Okay. Let me go to my fucking... Oh god, I have to... Why do... Okay, so to be fair, this was a full release from StreamerBot, but also, welcome on but on Tish. Good to have you, Sweet Bean. Okay, time for me to figure out where the fuck anything is anymore. Voice mod. Connect. Okay. It just popped up okay. Well, I think voice mod is going to be broken. Select an OBS connection. Okay, what is... Show connection info, yes. Okay. Oh, yep, there it is. It's sometimes the fucking, like, the WebSocket server thing just dies. And I couldn't tell you why that happens. There we go. If you want to hear some highlights from my day, one of the students peed all over the bathroom floor and wet themselves. A student started bawling for 6 minutes because we told her she couldn't have a snack when she wanted to. Another kid kept asking for their mom, and when we told her she couldn't be here, he kept pouting and stomping. Yeah, that's about right for kids. Okay, well, at the very least, the shut board should be working. Like, the shut board should be working. I think I have to uninstall and reinstall. I have to uninstall and reinstall voice mod to get the board proper working. So when will you get a shiny Borb? When I have excess income that will allow me to make such a purchase. So it's just at the current rate things are going, like 4 decades. You know, who knows? Like, 4 decades might be a bit hopeful, currently speaking. That's the first day anything and everything can happen. Oh, absolutely. What color is Starkey exactly? Starkey is like a... No. I described it to the artist who did Starkey's ref sheet as a royal blue. Or like a navy blue. Not royal, because royal was what they had thought I meant. And they looked it up and it looked incredibly gauche. It was so bright and unpleasant to look at. Starkey's like a nut? No. So it looks like it's yeah, so it's navy blue, I think is what I end up going with. But yeah. I'll be honest with you, like financial things are currently like a bit of a anxiety point. A bit of navy, midnight, and dark blues. Just cause like I did the math, and the math ain't fucking mathing. Like, I need to try to figure out how to get, like, like, I'm able to, like, at this point, because it's only, like, 500 down a month, I need to do, like, twice that, and I'm like, come on. Welcome on in, Big Bird. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. It's like, that's been a current anxiety and stressor, because I don't want to, like, make y'all, like, I might have to do, like, a donathon to, like, get that last bit, so that way I have the money to prove, like, hey, like, I'll be fine coming to Canada. Crows eat nuts, seeds, fruits, rodents, snakes, and frogs. Delicious. Yummy. Can we actually have for Big Bird? You're moving to Canada? I'm gonna try to. You know, the big thing that would be useful right now is like if I could find any work in Canada that's willing to be like, oh, hey, yeah, we'll hire someone who's like working the visa. I'm gonna still gonna be streaming. There's like it'll probably be like a week to maybe like a 2 to 3 week break as I am moving and getting situated, but like I will be back to streaming afterwards. So you don't gotta worry about me going anywhere. Yellow orange striker with a black lab coat, silver necklace, and a monocle. Just gotta floor around with those lumberjacks to stick around. I mean, I've had a couple of Canadian friends offer to marry me for citizenship, you know, if I have to make an emergency exit. But I'm gonna hopefully try to get across on my own merits. A month of no Borb is torture. I can't believe Starkey's gonna be gone forever. He can't crush me if he's gone. Y'all, I'm still here. Does that sound about right for a shiny Starkey? Oh, like a Pokemon shiny. You know what? That might be funny, actually. I feel like part of me does think it would be funny if I just went through if I was just part of the class of shiny where it's just the same Pokemon but green. Because that is an entire class of Pokemon is the shinies that are it's the same Pokemon but green. Starkey, we don't have object permanence, just like the Borbs. It's like the instant I stop streaming, I don't exist anymore. Like the 21 hours between me starting and stopping stream on like Tuesday and like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. I just stop existing entirely. Thought that was a GBA color limitations, right? Well, the thing is, they do it for modern Pokemon too. Moment of silence for Starkey. I miss Starkey sometimes. I can still hear his voice. Shut the fuck up. I'm still gonna be I'm not going anywhere. It's just gonna like, a move is a big decision, and depending on where I need to move, because I actually did look up the distance from fucking Indianapolis to Vancouver, and it's 34 hours of driving. So that's gonna have to be spread across like 3 days. Maybe 4, depending on like, or even better, the same color but different brightness. You always drive with Monkey. Because it turns out it's just it's a nice paltry 2,500 miles between Indianapolis and Vancouver, if that's where I end up getting a job. And I want to keep my car because I just bought the damn thing. Realistically speaking, though, I'm more likely to land a job in Toronto. I can't imagine any Vancouverite, any Vancouverite positions are like, oh yeah, we want this kid from Indiana who lives fucking 2,000 miles away. Like, yeah, that's exactly what we're missing at our company. Definitely one of those things that reminded me just how fucking big the United States is, though. And also Canada. It could be. Fair enough. If Starkey ended up near Vancouver, does that mean he's near my doorstep? I mean, the big thing is, like, no matter, like, so I'm looking towards, like, unfortunately, I don't think I can settle in Quebec because I don't speak French. Like, they won't let me settle in Quebec. I suppose that makes sense, but also, damn Quebec. You really gotta do it to me, huh? But no, like, I don't think I can land in Quebec, unfortunately, but it does leave, like, Ontario and Toronto. Unfortunately, I will not be going anywhere near Alberta. No one on the team is overly buff. No one on the team is overly buff bird who crushes rabbit spines for no reason. I'm not crushing them for no reason. It's a hug. Canada's always cold. I like the cold. I produce heat like a fucking, I actually, like, am like a space heater. Like, I genuinely struggle if it is too hot, like, you know, mounts. Okay. Centrifuge driving belt shaft. But no, Banff National Park is the only thing worth going to Alberta for. Because I think I have 2 friends who are in Alberta, and both of them are like, do not under any circumstances come to Alberta. And I'm like, okay, understandable. I understand fully. I will not be... I understand the task that is being put forth in front of me. Alberta has family for me, but they're family I don't talk to. Okay. Wall skirtings. Oh, god damn it. I missed one of you. Where did I miss it? But no, like, you know, Alberta's probably out of the way. Like, Alberta's gonna be a no. And then I'm trying to think of, like... Saskatchewan looks okay, but, like, it is kind of, like, in the middle of nowhere. You know, to some degree, I am looking for population centers, because that's where the jobs are gonna be. That platform frames.
Rats. Rats.
That platform post.
Rats.
Fun fact, silly humans thought our health was controlled by the 4 humors, and your distribution would affect your personality. Silly humans using body fluids as astrological signs. Good thing we are less silly now. BTW Japan has your blood type on your id because blood type personality stuffs is big
Yes. Blood type, I believe, blood type is Japan's equivalent of, like, astrology. Potion machine dispenser spout. Are you the... Potion machine... Pixie dust extractor base. Pixie dust extractor spout. There we go. Welcome on a gadget. Glad I get sweeping. I'm not here. Just ignore me. Thank you for sharing a gadget. Although Alberta is rat-free for years now, and if one entered in the province, there will be a statewide rat hunt for that rat. That feels like a euphemism, and I mean that, like, derogatorily. Okay, back to lurking. Gadgets here. Everyone perceive gadget. Potion machine dispenser spout. Is that you? It is, you know, it is always, like, fun to see this, like, this, you know, final version of it. Dragon's Lair. Oh, my sweet Jesus, I just got here, you sussy furries. Get him! Sick him! I think there's an achievement associated with this one. It's like, complete the... It's not the banner.
Rats. Rats. Where
The
the
gallery
rats.
tapestry?
Stocky, just make sure that I will be well hidden from Albertans. I don't interfere for my life in there.
We're not going to Alberta, don't worry, Crisp. I'm glad you don't have any clips playing for my shadow. I'm not the hugest fan of those personally. I don't really make, like, a note of it. Like, you know, I'm not going to give someone crap for it. How's Donkey typing on a phone? A good question. I feel like once you get used to an appendage, you become pretty adept at handling it. But no, I don't really do clip shoutouts. I don't know. I feel like they end up like, you know, if you do like, you know, they're great, but I don't necessarily know if there's like a way to make sure that you're pulling the most recent clips, because there are straight up like problems with doing clip shoutouts. Clip shoutouts are pretty distracting. Yeah, they're distracting. Like they might give like a false like, you know, presentation of what your stream actually is. Or like if they're too old, they, you know, they might be like older versions where like things aren't nearly as like good as they are nowadays. So I'm content just to like not have them. I sometimes want to see others' cursed content. Escape shift is 75 bucks again. I need to digitize Wind Grace just so I can see the yo-yo happen. Escape shift really 75 bucks again? God damn. I'm glad I picked it up when I did. I think I picked it up at 30. Yeah, like here's the thing. We get enough cursed content here from the mods. We don't need more cursed content from streamers. All right. Am I missing something? Nah, it's fine. The fuck you mean mods? Listen, the mods give baseline cursed content. You're just the plus when you hang out.
What's
up, Chris?
I'm going to be honest, I've been making an active effort to be less cursed these days.
I appreciate that, Swariel. I actually like genuinely do. I think, you know, it's like a balancing out. It's like you want to be like nice to, you got to balance out the like nice with the gremlinry. Because sometimes like you got to be genuine so that way you can like get, you know, if you're always a gremlin to a streamer, they're gonna get used to it and they're gonna start predicting like everything, you know, if everything you do is a bit, they're gonna start recognizing that and they're not gonna play into the bit nearly as hard. Wind Grace is now nearly half the price of his pre-con. God damn. That is actually kind of horrifying. There is a lot of like, hold up, isn't fucking, I guess to be fair, like we are pressure washing, but isn't like super duper like hydrophobic? Can I tell you something annoying? My apartment's smoke alarms are linked with the neighbors surrounding me, and like they can't fucking cook for shit, and the smoke alarm goes off like 6 times every night. Listen, I'll admit that sometimes I do get, you know, oil to the smoking point, but I also like specifically take down, you know, my smoke alarms that I know are likely to activate. Now we lurk like poke some folk. Have fun poking folk. While looking for curse stuff, I found something that goes in Starkey's DM against his will. And they went off again. I'm going to crash out. Excuse me, why is there... I thought that was a pickaxe, I won't lie. My brain immediately was like, yes, this is a pickaxe. Also, apparently there's like a new trailer out for the sequel to this game, which I'm excited about. Admittedly, I am kind of curious to see if like they'll continue the story as you know, time invade their neighbor's apartment and deactivate theirs. turns off your fire alarm. Sets a fire in your house. Turns off your fire alarm. These are unrelated ideas. I would do that, but as an actual safety risk. I also imagine it's probably like a crime. Like I imagine it's probably illegal. Like, you know, like you are potentially doing something criminal by going to someone's house and disabling their fire alarm. Because like that seems like that would fall under reckless endangerment. Like, you know. Just find like a variety of things to do that are like are technically not illegal, but like are really annoying. Just like, you know, like every morning to the same car place like a fucking banana, not even the peel, an entire banana just on their windshield. It's like, oh, it's like, okay, why? Like, it's not illegal, but it is very odd. It's or like I guess the classic example of that is like breaking into someone's house and moving everything an inch to the left.
Rats.
What's up, Chris?
Where the rats?
I might do the ultimate passive-aggressive act, bring them a nice home-cooked meal and say here's something you won't be causing the smoke alarm to go off.
Well, here's the thing: if you want to do like you gotta be a little bit, you know, you gotta be a little bit more in your passive, in your aggression. It's like, oh, you know, I brought you something special to eat. You know, like you know, we kept hearing the fire alarms go off, so I figured there's probably something wrong with your oven. Like make it really clear that like you don't think it's their problem. Like, but like also like you're like. So I bought you something to eat, like, you know, will I get it fixed? Just like really be a dick about it.